Welcome to Unraveled Season 2. I'm just kidding again. I'm not your friend, and you have no say over what I do with my body. Have you ever thought about the term boss in a video game before? Those terrible enemies have the same title as the people you'll be working for the rest of your life. How does he do it? Legend of Zelda Monopoly. The most important Legend of Zelda game of all time. The one that makes Breath of the Wild make sense. Reggie, take fucking notes. I just saved your ass with Monopoly. This is the pin that holds the entire Zelda timeline together. You made me use Monopoly. Sure, Top Man. I'll give you a guess about what he does. Did you guess explore other planets? Because yeah, that's what he was designed for. Why the fuck is he a top? Snake Man. The bad robots. Kioma Demon hangs out in mirrors and jumps out and scares you, and I don't need any more reason to be afraid of looking at myself in the mirror. They say that eye contact is important. But maybe not this much. Look at this question answered by Cute Girl Core. Technically speaking, religions and cults are the same thing. I have never beheld the false Sonic. Only someone blind to the modern blasphemies of the Sonic franchise could see as clearly as I. Because if a hedgehog could commune with the dead, be resurrected, run with infinite energy, and have his gospel prophesy the future, then either Sonic is a god or could kill God, and I do not care if there is a difference! More flamboyant, more of whatever this is. Oh, those legs are way too human. Those legs are, oh my god, those legs look like I could have those legs. Please don't show that to me anymore. Please get it out of here. Stop. The potential energy I shall release into a holy flame so that I might burn out the blasphemy from Sonic's modern iteration.
I think we should probably just take a couple minutes just like,
okay.
Yeah, do you need water or anything?
Water, yeah, I think that'd be good. But he was originally looking for the Chaos Emeralds, so that way he could bundle them up and then launch them into space, thus reversing all pollution on the planet Earth.
I'm alone in my apartment, that means I can do anything.
Ain't nothing bad ever happened on this bed. I'm talking no felonies. Sex on this bed? Never heard of it. What is it? No one has ever explained it to me. Please put my bag.
I'm not wearing pants.
But don't let that failure get you down. It's time for stage 10. You develop an organization to trick young boy into committing heartless genocide in order to create a new pseudo version of that great power you discovered back in stage 3. Donald will kill Goofy by throwing him off a dock. So we have Adult Link, Child Link, Basketball. Let's start with the easy Zelda spin-offs. There were a lot of them during Twilight Princess. Link was also learning how to use his crossbow for big game hunting, and also it was Twilight Princess Picross. Midna wanted to... She thought Picross would help him beat Zant. That's a joke. Joseph Gordon-Levitt doesn't exist in any timeline. But what about the time break? The time break. Every time you go 3 days without shampooing. I get it. Look, sometimes, you know, the shampoo has sulfates and that can damage your hair. We all have different scalps. But that's in the emeralds too! You got a Chaos Emerald. You should probably go wash your hands now. Then it would have been fine. Brian, there's no evidence that Sonic doesn't think of Robotnik as a father figure. And to that I say bullshit!
Hey, what's that?
We have an older brother.
Sometimes I think I can talk to plants. Come on, let's do a sibling dance.
The void of space is a vast expanse.
Come on, let's do a sibling dance. That's cooking, baby. Turn away. No one needs to see this.
Again, I feel very free that we're not trying to make it good, just cook.
Compared to what am I doing this well? Finally, we could use salt.
Oh, damn.
We're gonna have to throw this away because Pat said, "Oh, daddy," in an audible space. Now, you might think you are small and insignificant and also dead, but when you smash together everyone's stinky, rotting corpse, you can move mountains together. The best boss is you. And all of your dead friends. It's a neat talent. They're not the most surprise! I lulled you into a false sense of security. It's time for a mini game I like to call, if I were a Castlevania game, what title would I be? Mothman. Everyone thinks the Mothman's pretty sexy.
I just don't see why it's sexy.
You don't, Patrick, you gotta understand, it's not about what you could first see, right?
I mean, but even after that, what do you see after that?
It has a propensity for lying and for drinking alcohol. Patrick thinks it shouldn't be this high on the list, but fuck Patrick.
Ooh, baby, baby, some new shoes. I wanna know if you got some new shoes.
Congratulations. Your journey to Jorts is over. It's finally over. Just kidding, it was boring as hell. I had an epiphany. I am going to throw myself into the sea. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll release that video some other time. That was a joke. I'm not gonna do that. You're gonna have to trust me, it was a really bad video. Castlevania's most eligible bachelor! At number 3, can this monster get it? Elementals are just embodiments of fire and frost, just hard to cuddle with. Let Sonic cry over the loss of what could have been, Sega, you cowards! And most important tenet that destroys the entirety of the Sonic canon. Number 11. Sonic helps quilters. Where is my Sonic game with a quilting circle? Jeans and all of those terrible, gross 7 Chaos Emeralds before he became evil and also a bit of an egg. This is especially rough because Kintobor, before he became Robotnik, would feed Sonic really good food and was basically a father figure to him. Also, Sonic is good at computer science. Hey, bucko, I think what you don't understand is basic storytelling. Number 5, throwing a manhole cover. I like making videos, I like to think, and I like to fight baddies with my best pal Link. When my twin and I make videos, here's the basic gist. I would edit in Premiere and he would not exist. Bet you didn't see that coming, I'm a movie magic pro, so expect the unexpected and welcome to the show. We just cooked a fruitcake that looks like it'd be served at McDonald's. And one of them is this, and we can look forward to that.
Stop pointing to it.
We didn't have the ability to do a real egg pudding, so I kind of just made sweet scrambled eggs. I'm realizing now that all of the things that Link should be eating are gonna like kill him and they're just carbs and like this is a bad thing. What? Hell yeah! What? You only get bonus points if you make a VR fishing game for a beloved franchise. The gaffes are an inside job to make you buy more video games!
What does a gamer want?
What does a gamer want? Tell me, what does a gamer want?
I won't bore you with the business details. I'll just let you see the trailer.
Yeah. I think it's time.
Happy managing, and praise the sun. Breath of the Wild. Ooh, look at Gordon Ramsay over here making warm milk, because we all know the true monster is man. And cannibalism is frowned upon in New York.
I'm sorry, I feel like this fruitcake is like staring into my soul.
Don't try to make egg puddings out in the wild. Never change. Stick to what you know.
Never try and improve.
Don't try to get better in life. Those are the things I learned today.
Could have been worse.
It says, I'm one of you, but I'm also way richer than you. The purest form of expressing innovation. Looking up at the screen behind you, looking back at the audience and saying, wow.
Number 7, ricocheting bullets back at people. This is a special Spider-Man suit power, and it's just self-defense. Spider-Man is making the conscious decision to turn it on and have those bullets go back at people, but self-defense.
Their words are quiet, but the implications are loud. You awake one day to find that the genes have spelled out their preferred jort length on the walls of your apartment in ancient runes. Step 1E. Fear. Oh, Tetris. You would really like this, Tetris. No, I stand by that decision. Oh! Oh my god, that is so hot! Oh my god! It was supposed to be prop water, Pat! Oh, I probably just ruined this mic too. Jesus, Pat! I told you it was prop water! God! I'm okay. Everything's gonna burn. That's science, baby. There could be some food today that will harm us. And in that case, that's a negative. After deciding that our health was slightly more important than being absolutely true to the game, slices, dices, big old crunchers. So let's rank some Dark Souls bosses! I fully expect my boss, Terra Long, to put me out of my misery when I stop being useful. You know what would make that better? If it could feel pain. What? Should old acquaintance be forgot and all that jazz? Which is why I am not expressing an opinion, I am stating a fact. They called me a fool, but do I look like a fool to you? I've done it. There's really only one way to tell that, and that's by using the mom variable, which stands for my own mother. So I called my own mother for help. Now, I'm not one to advocate taking a written account as the pure truth and nothing but for Sonic, I'm willing to bend my values a little bit. What? Sonic, the lighthearted hedgehog we all know and love, never knew his father because he was reduced to sludge thanks to corporate pollution. Sure that wherever he had terribly good eyesight around the local bowling alley circle. Sunny was on the team, even delta mustachioed. I'm using it to dig for Kintobor's excellent face. Sunny learns computer science. Began running most of it. From now on, my name is Sunny. Totally disgusting. Then on the half-eaten egg, it didn't last long.
Make sure to stay away from that Pharaoh seed, and that's just one name people have for weed. There's Pansage and Slowbro, Oddish and Bonsley.
The first step is throwing away everything you know about public speaking. E3. But who cares if I could and find a good place to put Togedemaru, Pukamuku, Malwal, Saptile, Weavile, Sandile, Helioptile, Leafeon, Gengar, Malamar, Marshtop, Chatot, Semaphore, Parathorn, Toxicroak, Minchino, Chichino, Sinwell, Tranquil, Excadrill, Meryl, Beaver, and Togetic Basket.
Spider-Man doesn't murder.
But judging by the wording on a few of these requests, it seems like I have a tall task. You sweet summer child, you babe swaddled in the cashmere blanket of ignorance, you ask too little of me. I don't know, why don't you ask Timon and Pumbaa? They're from The Lion King. That was a movie that Disney produced. A lot of people think it's a great movie.
I wish we had more bread.
That being said, not all of them are great. We're asked to make an egg tart, and as you can see, it didn't go so hot when you try to make an egg tart in a wok. If I had 4 ingredients out in survival, I would not put a watermelon, a dragon fruit, milk, and a radish into the same
Yeah, but I would
thing.
eat them separately. Because this is less than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. The hero's journey, and it's called the Dream Drop Bucket, and it's where you put the Dream Drop distance until you need it later, and hopefully you won't. I forgot about the villain's journey. The villain's tridecagon. The villain's tridecagon is definitely the key. The tridecagon of villainy. This is a 13-sided shape that goes one further than the dodecagon of the hero's journey. You Norda boy. And then that massive donger, Dr. Wily, turned him on us. Garbage hole. You sack of a man. You just pile of ropes on a trash heap. Hopefully it won't. Starman. We've done some shit to bees, y'all. Hard man. He doesn't actually have a flavor text explanation for what he is, other than that he's very heavy.
It's a good pair of jorts.
So I booked 3 hours in this studio to film, and then we ran out of time about halfway through, so I went out to grab some lunch, but it started to rain, so I ate a chicken sandwich, drenched. That has nothing to do with the video, I just wanted you to know my pain.
Visit your favorite amusement park. Frolic on the beach together.
I can't believe my eyes, I've got some jeans around my thighs.
This would be a great time to invite any talent agents if you're looking for representation, as I currently am. Hi, I'm Brian.
Let them eat cake. Marie Antoinette. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go throw myself into the ocean now.
New shoes.
Are we speaking about these?
I'm talking about those babies.
Yeah, you buy the sink.
Hi, thanks so much for taking my question. My name's Brian. I've been a fan for a while. Just wanted to know when did you get those shoes? Are they new?
We're not taking questions about the shoes right now.
Find my bed! I need this bed out of my house by Tuesday. Because on Tuesday I'm having a potluck. And I can't have people coming to my potluck asking why the hell there's 2 beds against the wall. Can you imagine the questions?
Hey, why do you have 2 beds?
How embarrassing! Buy my bed!
It's just a green screen. Ain't nothing bad ever happened on these beds.
Pew, pew, buy my bed. I'm sorry, I can't in good conscience agree with that. I do not agree with those legs. I'm sorry. If you spray painted my legs blue, I could cosplay as this Sonic.
The days of spring will surely bring the birds and bees cavorting, but since I am a gentleman, I'd much rather be jorting. Hi, I'm Brian David Gilbert. Be careful not to get any dirt or bodily fluids on the jeans during this step, especially blood. You cannot get blood on the jeans during this or any step of the process. I cannot stress this enough. The consequences are dire. Do not bleed on the
I'm like the freaking princess in the pea up here, except the only thing keeping me up at night is that I got 2 beds I can't sell. Just buy my bed. Hey Laura, these good beds?
They're good beds.
Ain't nothing bad ever happened on it. I have watched hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and Laura keeps asking for these beds because they're such good beds, but I don't let her near beds anymore because...
I like to smoke cigars on beds.
Buy my bed.
covers are roughly 250 pounds, but at least he's throwing them vertically and not like a terrible death frisbee. Number 6. Throwing a motorcycle. This one is very heavy and also explodes. Motorcycles are inherently dangerous. They were probably gonna hurt themselves driving it around anyway, so webbing someone onto a truck that will most likely explode, and then deliberately saving 2 of the people, but not the one you webbed up. You know, that guy deserved it, so like, who fucking cares, right?
Sibling, 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 sibling.
Everything we own,
We always share because we are siblings and we have the same hair.
we both came out of the same loins. If you don't like siblings, give us a chance. We'll impress you with our sibling dance.